Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Lacuna. And I'm really glad you guys enjoyed the first episode of this series. I think we've got a pretty epic mystery ahead of ourselves here. And during the intro to the game, we saw a young girl named Mira hopefully survive a disaster that happened on her new home on the planet of Drovia. And now we're in the shoes of an agent named Neil, a guy who seems to be married to his job, much to the chagrin of his ex-wife and his daughter. But we are going to go ahead and start this episode by visiting his daughter Laura, but before we do that, I actually want to check his home. Oh, we've got some news. So we're on the planet Gara right now. Oh wow, it keeps track of how many smokes. Neat. Sector 2 incident. Oh, alright. 40th anniversary. News by Kevin Gustafson. Today marks the 40th anniversary of the tragic Sector 2 incident, which put an abrupt and permanent end to New Joran's colonization efforts on Drovia. So it's been 40 years. Critical structural flaws led to a series of explosions in the colonial mines, which caused big parts of the residential tunnels above to collapse, resulting in over 1,000 deaths. An independent investigation concluded that oversight of the construction projects on the part of New Joran's public authorities had been dangerously negligent. Following public outcry and pressure from the interplanetary community, New Joran was forced to shut down its colonization project on Drovia for good. To this day, an addendum to the Space Travel and Planetary Protection Treaty of 1803 forbids the construction of another New Joran colony on Drovian ground. 55-year-old Mira Main and her husband Noah Main, oh cool, she survived, and married her friend, are among the incident's few survivors. Both were able to reach one of the few safe rooms when the explosion started rocking the colony, narrowly escaping certain death. Mira Main's parents weren't as lucky, however. She spent the rest of her youth as an orphan in her grandmother's care. As she tells GNN, she still suffers from PTSD to this day. Tune in tonight for our special installment when Main recounts her memories of the horrific Sector 2 incident. Now, that's actually interesting because remember during the intro, Noah found those crates that actually were from Gara when they were in that facility that they weren't supposed to be in when they got the view of the city. And Noah thought that there was something suspicious there, and because of this accident, quote-unquote, New Joran was basically kicked off of Drovia, and now Gara kind of has the monopoly. Interesting. No sheets, we got the logs. Alright. We can kind of already see where this is going. Now we can go visit Laura, but I kind of want to explore the rest of the city before we do that. Oh! Eat a smoke. Synthwave will never die. I like it. I can't go past that point. So did that actually keep track? One smoked in total. Cool. Hopefully it's not a solid snake situation. Eat a down low. Oh. Alrighty. Banny's symbolic visit. This morning, after a 6-week journey through space, the most important guest of this year's Interplanetary Trade Summit has finally arrived on Gara, Drovia's Foreign Minister, Joseph Banny. As one of the most radical critics of the Garian state and its colonial activities, Banny has been fighting for more economic and political autonomy on Drovia's part for a while. His central demand at the summit is expected to be Drovia's full emancipation from Garian rule. However, political observers don't expect President Robertson to give in to their demands. The Drovia experts in Robertson's ministry declared themselves against granting the colony any more rights and liberties, especially in light of the Savient Front's growing influence on Drovia. The Savient Front is an extremist branch of the Savient religion and is infamous for defending backwards anti-scientific positions. Drovian independence would inevitably lead to a stronger influence of this group in our solar system. However, if Robertson doesn't want to escalate relations between our planets, he might be forced to find some compromises with Banny. So we've got some new players on the field. Interesting. Okay, let's go talk to Laura. Get that awkwardness out of the way. Nice place. Works the legs with the ladder. So it's like a loft apartment. Hey, Laura. Oh, Dad. Hi. You're working on your novel? Yeah. No, please stop looking at the screen. It's still very rough. What are you doing here? Well, I thought I'd stop by to say hello. Haven't had much time for that lately. Did Mum send you? It was my idea. Don't want to lie to her. Kind of. But she really can't send me anywhere. I came because I wanted to. Okay. So, how's that novel coming along? Will I ever get to read it? I'm working on a different text right now. I haven't had much time for the novel lately. I'm in that writing contest, don't you remember? I made it into the second round. Hey, not bad. That's great. I have to knock it out of the park because I have to make it to the finals. All the finalists participate in a workshop led by Hannah Slater. That would be so awesome. Who is that? You don't know her? Seriously? She wrote The Tree and the Asteroid. She's the best. Sounds good. I'm sure you'll make it. At least one of us is optimistic. I need to finish this within the next 2 days, and it still sucks. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Let me know if you want to go watch another movie. You did like the last one after all, didn't you? I hated it. Sure you did. See you soon, Dad. Well, that could have been worse. Oh, we can't go up to the upper floor? Can we talk to her again? No, we cannot. So it could have been like sarcastic, like, oh, I hated it. Or he actually hated it, but he went through it because he loved his daughter so much. Okay, we already downloaded the news. No news. Look at this world, man. Got that beat in the background. Okay, buy cigarettes, why not? In a post-cancer time, smoking is less lethal, but still an addictive lifestyle for many. Cigarettes can be bought all across the city. Well then, your cell's home tab lists how many cigarettes you have left. The choice is yours. Help Neil quit smoking or enjoy some nice views of the city over a cigarette. Ooh. I don't know, if it's a cancer-free life. Gotta have some vices, I guess. C-52. I guess this is our place.
I looked at my reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I wondered why I'd opened up to Kat about feeling weird at our old place. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did, because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted, of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative.
That's true.
Welcome, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not at home.
That's probably because I'm standing in the hallway.
Would you like to leave a message?
No, it's me, Neil Conrad. Perform another scan.
Scanning is currently not possible. Please contact the system administrator for more information.
Great. Scanner's probably busted again. I should check my cell. Maybe I got notified about it. C to open cell. People will message you from time to time. Select this tab to view your new messages. You've got mail. Ooh. Hello, everyone. The meeting tomorrow starts at 4 o'clock in room 174 at CDI HQ. We need to go over some security details concerning Banny's city tour. See you all tomorrow. Gary. Gary Long, Guardian Central Department of Intelligence. Okay, number. Confidential warning. Hey, Dad. I tried to call you, but it looks like you were busy again. I just want to tell you about something that happened in class today. Remember those Drovian siblings I told you about? They got in a huge fight with some of my classmates over the whole independence thing. Felix said that Drovia would go down the drain without the Federation, and one of the Drovian kids just flipped out. Some other people joined, and it got so bad that we had to call our teacher to stop them from hurting each other. They all got detention. I'll tell you more in person next time. Love you, Laura. Not just detention? Got off light. Dear Mr. Conrad, I hope you read this message in time. Your building's ID scanning system broke earlier today and is currently under maintenance. As your apartment will not be able to identify you, you have to enter your backup key code, which is updated every month for security reasons. Your current code is 9264. I'll keep you updated on the ID's system status. I apologize for the inconvenience, and I hope the matter will be resolved shortly. Yours, Andrew Stevens. 9264.
Welcome, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not at home.
Yeah, shut it. I want to enter a PIN, please. From time to time, you may be prompted to enter a sequence of numbers into a number pad. Whenever the number pad symbols in the bottom right lights up, oh, cool. Input numbers using... Gotcha. Was it 9264? 9264. Alright. I always get paranoid about that.
Welcome, visitor. You entered the correct PIN. Unlocking door.
We have a pet iguana. Hey, Gary. So, how'd that date with your ex go? Perfectly. What do you think? Well, I hope it was worth ditching me. What's the situation? Our job's done for the day. Banny and his staff are with President Robinson now. Tonight, they're invited to dinner with some fat cats. Things went over smoothly. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. But goddamn, Banny's guys annoyed the fuck out of me. They didn't miss an opportunity to call us colonialists. One more time, and I might have punched them all in the throat. I'm just happy that Johnson's responsibility for the rest of the day. Well, let's hope that we're all getting along better after the summit. I'm not so sure about that. Did you read the article about the trade summit in the news today?
I did.
The one about Robinson not really planning on giving Banny anything? They've been saying that for weeks. Let's wait and see. And what else do you think will happen? Drovian independence? If you ask me, Banny shouldn't get anything at all. We built the whole colony after all. Anyway, the chief scheduled a briefing tomorrow morning at 9. Don't be late. Copy that. See you tomorrow. Guess that is our partner. Hey, Horace. How's it going? We shall feed Horace. Horace is pleased. Okay. Well, I think feeding was important, and we can't really do anything right now, so we can sit down. We can go smoke over the skyline. I mean, after the day that we've had, come on now. Yeah, if we get views like this, we can't not. Okay, so we just sit here, and the glossary allows you to read up on important people and places if you need a reminder. Is this kind of all the Gara, Drovia, Milan, Femus, New Joran, the Six? Oh, Factions, the Federation, CDI. And people. Well, we may as well dive into that lore. My home, the planet where humanity originated. The planet where the Garian colony called Sector 1 is located. Its inhabitants have been demanding independence. Milan, one of Gara's 3 moons. The first one to be inhabited, it serves as a gateway for subsequent space exploration and colonization. Femus, the first planet to be colonized by humanity. Many private companies started their own microstates there. New Joran, the first fully terraformed planet, the only real superpower besides Gara. Largest Saviant population outside of Drovia. And the 6 planets eligible for colonization in the solar system. The Federation, the strongest faction in the solar system spanning Gara as well as nations on Femus, Lore, and multiple moons. The Central Department of Intelligence of the Garian state, headed by its director and overseen by the Attorney General. That's where we work. Catherine Conrad, my ex-wife. I still have her last name. Laura, my daughter, I don't see her often enough. Gary Long, my partner and direct superior at the CDI. And then Joseph Banny, Drovia's foreign minister and one of the fiercest fighters for Drovian independence, a Saviant. Oh. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that Joseph was actually... Well, does it say that in the... Yeah, they didn't say anything about him being a Saviant, so that's interesting. Cool. So where do we sleep? Oh, we can head down. That answers that. Hey, Neil. Thanks for saying hello to Laura. Even if she didn't show it, she's happy you swung by. Talk to you soon, Cat. See, we're making some progress. I must be led to the shower. And let's sleep. In our clothes. 2 a.m. Oh God. Calls at 2 a.m. are never a good thing. Hello? Conrad, it's me. Everything alright? It's not. Banny's been shot. What? He's dead. Where are you now? He's dead? I asked you where you are, Conrad. I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. You know I don't. It's a 15-minute train ride. I'll be right there. Make it quick. Oh God.
Fuck. How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder, it couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming. Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gara and Drovia. His whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first interplanetary war. Fuck, Neil, snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
Don't panic! Yeah, I'm sure the concept of the first interplanetary war would be a really scary thing. Okay, we gotta head to the train station now. Okay, we had some new news. Over the past few years, more and more inhabitants of Drovia have been demanding stronger Saviant representation in the colonial government. But why is it that so many Saviants live in Sector 1 in the first place? Find out in today's History to Go. In 1798, 1 year after Gara had kicked off the construction of Sector 1, a group of Saviants from New Joran started erecting a dome of their own in a nearby valley. Sector 2 was supposed to be a new beginning and a new home for Savians, who would experience marginalization and oppression on New Joran. Its economy would rely on the mining and export of tellurium, which at the time was just shaping up to become one of the most valuable resources in the solar system. In 1800, mere weeks after settlers had begun to inhabit the newly constructed colony, a series of underground explosions rocked the tunnels, causing thousands of deaths. To this day, the Sector 2 incident is the deadliest catastrophe in the history of space colonization. An independent investigation concluded that severe construction flaws were to blame, so it was a Savian colony. All of them. Some critics have ascribed the neglectful architecture to an anti-science stance inherent in the Savian faith. The Interplanetary Court ruled that Savian-led colonization projects on Drovia and across the solar system were to be halted indefinitely. So it wasn't just Drovia, the Savians were basically banned. In a controversial move, the court went on to grant Gara exclusive access to Drovia for 50 years. In the immediate aftermath of the incident, Gara provided humanitarian aid to the nearby colony, evacuating the survivors and tending to the wounded. The Garian government offered anyone who lost their home the chance to migrate to Sector 1 permanently, which many preferred to returning to New Joran. The Savian population in Sector 1 has steadily grown since, becoming the majority a few years ago. Sorry, I know I'm in a rush, but lore, delicious lore. Okay. Here we go. Just in time. Monorail. It's not really a monorail, but... Gara, Mansion District. Oh, there's a Mansion District. At least they're honest about it. Ominous fog. Enter the villa. Wait, did I have anything new? No? Okay. I feel we're going to be smoking more cigarettes as time goes on. There you are, Conrad. That took you long enough. Evening, Gary. Fill me in. Seemed like Banny was shot by a sniper when he was out on the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean headshot. Dead on the spot. Staff's pretty shaken up, but nobody else is hurt. Any development since he's been shot? Anything suspicious? No. Seems that the sniper hit their target and ran. I also asked the staff if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. The secretary and the priest said no, and the bodyguards refused to talk to me altogether. How come? A bunch of radical Drovian nationalists, conspiracy nuts. Give them a moment. They're all traumatized right now. They're supposed to be professionals. You gotta snap out of it. If they keep refusing to cooperate, I'm taking them in for obstruction of our investigation. This is Gara. You're not some lawless rock. Wait, hold on. Did you say priest earlier? Yeah, a guy from Banny's staff. His spiritual advisor and a somewhat prominent Savian front member. The guy's fucking annoying. Calroy said he could barely keep him away from Banny's body. What's the priest trying to do? Fuck if I know. Some weird ritual. Anyway, we're trying to find out where the shot came from. It has to be one of the opposite high-rises, but we don't know which one. I've already started looking into it, and I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. They ramped up security tonight because of a big fancy event. It'd be nearly impossible to get a gun in there. And very stupid. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible. Get up there and give Young a hand. Copy that. You realize how big of a shit show this is, right? I can't believe he got shot. What do we miss? I mean, we checked everything. Kept tabs on everyone. Manny seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How in God's name could that happen? Well, let's find out. Seriously, Conrad, we better have quick results on our hands. If we don't, we'll be in the first in line to be out of a job. Yeah, and, there might be a war. Just get up there and find out where that shot came from. Report back to me when you're done. I have a few phone calls to make. Roger. No pressure. Or anything. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna check the grounds first. Guess we got our police spinner there. Is that what they were called in Blade Runner? Spinners? Something like that. And can't go that way.
I can't believe it.
Well, believe it. Unbelievable.
Just leave us alone.
Okay, so the priest must be up there.
Neil, over here. It's always nice to see you, except, it's in the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the balcony.
Yeah, well, I call that Tuesday.
It's Friday. For real, I'm glad you're here. Gary's been acting like, himself. I'm just setting up my mobile lab and I could use your help. Our number one priority is to find out where the shot came from. The chief already prepared a case sheet. Let me send it to you right now. He wants you to submit it as soon as you think you've got it. Take a look around and talk to Banny's staff. Maybe we'll get us closer to our answer.
Got it.
Oh, and one more thing. We're still missing an important piece of the puzzle. We didn't find the bullet yet. Let me know if you do.
Alright. I'm on it.
Sheet opened.
The bullet. So we got like a little mobile lab here. That's handy. Press H to target outline mode. Objects with yellow outlines can be interacted with. People with orange outlines have something to tell you. Objects with blue outlines hold new information when examined. Gray outlines mean that you currently have nothing new to learn. That's neat. As you progress, people and objects you already interacted with might hold new information. Right. Aha! So we can go out onto the balcony itself. The bullet disappeared into the wall right behind this closet. It's locked. And then it grays out. How cool. Alright, guys. Well, to tell you the truth, I think this may be a good place to go ahead and end the episode for today, right as we begin our investigation. So we knew this was going to happen. We had a distinguished dignitary here with basically the cost of something happening to him being in potential interstellar war, and sure enough, he got a sniper round right in the head. But we'll go ahead and try and unravel at least this part of the mystery in the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.